Yo, what's up everybody, my name is Morningwood, or SMW for short, bringing you some more Throwback Thursday Halo 3 videos here on Salt Force 5. And it is good to be back, it is good to be doing another commentary. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so bear with me, because I have quite a bit to talk about, and I want to just get right into it. First off, I want to apologize for the lack of MLG content you may or may not be experiencing for the next 4.5 minutes, because chop monsters are real. They are really fucking real in this game. And this was back in the Xbox 360 days. I mean, look at that. I should have won that. My Mauler melee was, the best, but apparently it was not good enough. It was shut down. And it triggered me. It triggered me violently. Anyways, let's talk about content real quick. And let's talk about Pokemon Silver. Yeah, that sounds like a good place to start. Pokemon Silver, started uploading that. It's been really well received. I love Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Silver is one of the main reasons I got into video games. And I mentioned it several times in the beginning of the playthrough, and I highly recommend you try it and check it out because it's good. I like it. If Pokemon isn't your thing, it's cool, but I like it. I mean, it's pretty good so far. It's going to get better. It's only going to get better because those games, older games, piss me off compared to the newer ones, and it has to do with Whitney and her bullshit milk tank, but we'll get there eventually. I got some tactics up my sleeve for that bitch. Don't you worry. And I've noticed that I can't English. English is really hard for me. And what I mean by that is I can't read. I mean, I can read, obviously, but I can't talk as fast as I read because it's hard for me. I can read it, but sometimes the words, I have a hard time, saying them. Like, for instance, I get choked up on, not only dick, but I get choked up on cock in my throat. I get choked up on the words peculiar, and particular, and it's because the way they're close together, if that makes sense. I mean, it might be a dyslexia thing. I might have dyslexia, but shit sucks. I think part of me is just I don't really look at the words and read them as often because peculiar and particular it's pretty rough to say sometimes. So yeah, and so there's that. And Pokemon Silver, yeah, expect more, obviously. More Halo 3 Throwback Thursday videos, and I'm going to focus them more on relating with people than I am just talking about random shit. Even though it was random shit to begin with, but I talk about things like a means to an end and buyer's remorse. And I want to focus more on that kind of stuff because some of that stuff is relevant. Some of that stuff does make you think. Like, for instance, later in this video, I'm going to talk about what drives you, what is a source of inspiration for you. And I think everybody needs a source of inspiration, whether it's just playing a game or reading a book, it helps. But we'll save that topic in a minute. And the other thing is that Infrared Shadow has a PS4 now, so me and that son of a bitch can do some Destiny videos with the Steel Driver. I'm looking at you, John. If you're watching this, you better be. And we are going to do some Night Stalker stories, and that's where we just go around and tether everything in sight with the Night Stalker subclass in Destiny and generate massive amounts of orbs. Last night I generated around 123. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And those are what charge your ultimate, and then you can just effectively just keep spamming them. It's freaking ridiculous. So we got quite a few Destiny stories that we're saving up, and we're going to upload little snippets here and there. And I'm going to, have a blast with it. So that means I'm going to be uploading 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm excited about that. See that fucking chop monster? Wasn't even looking at me. He assassinated me. Like, what? He must be playing on 10, or he's just lagging all the hell. I mean, seriously. That was bullshit, and he knows it. Why I hate this game and why I'm triggered. I just want the shotgun, and I die more times getting the shotgun than anything in this damn game. There's the chop monster again. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that means more content. And look at this, look at that snail. Do you see that snail dinosaur just now back there? That's the reason why I'm having to carry my team. It's because of shit pounders like him. The salt is real. I can taste it. My mouth is dry. And I got shotgun from that far away. Yeah, I was triggered this game. Obviously. So, let's talk about, before I get too salty on the subject of video games, let's talk a little bit more about what inspires you. So maybe you need a source of inspiration. Maybe you need something to help you get started. And for me, it's sitting down, putting on Song of Storms, and just letting the music play. It gets me in the talkative mood. It gets me in the video making mood. It just wants me to even make babies. I mean, shit. We'll go that far. No, it just helps me. It just helps me get started. It helps me kickstart my inspiration into overdrive. Listening to Michael Jackson when I wrote the script helped me a bunch. And I wrote this script when I was dealing with depression after just losing my brother, because I was trying to cope with it and not deal with what was going on at the time. And I wrote a 63-page script, all while listening to Michael Jackson music, and it helped, along with my friends being there. And my friends helped me when I lost my best friend and my brother. Oh, here's that MLG sniping that I was telling you about. Montaged. Oh, wait for it. Triple kill. Unlimited power. Young Jedi. Oh my god, I love voices. I love doing the voices, and those are inspiration enough for me too. Infrared Shadow would be like, dude, that's it, you nailed it. Voices added to the video, or I mean, I might even do a video where I talk like Palpatine, a video, or I talk like Beavis in a Butthead, or Beavis. I can't do Butthead. I can do Beavis all right. I'm like, of course you can, dumbass. See, I mean, I can't even talk without him, chiming in and shit. I can do Broly pretty easy. I mean, is that another word for coffin? A little green bug has come to get squashed. I do what needs to be done. What do you expect from a true freak? I mean, just shit like that. That's an inspiration enough for me. Maybe you have to dig inside you to find that source of inspiration. Maybe you have to force it to awaken. And aren't I just so fucking funny? We're 3 days from the premiere of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This is the 15th when I recorded this, by the way. And I just made a Star Wars joke. I'm so fucking funny. Yes, you are my apprentice. Voices. I love them. So, like, friends are my inspiration. Friends are my inspiration. They help me get from point A to point B. And that's where you got to start. You got to start with point A, and you got to find out how you're going to get to point B or C. Maybe you have to jump to B, then you have to jump to C, and then maybe you have to jump all the way to whatever else it is. I mean, if you're going all the way to Z, and then if you're like, the solo in Freebird where it's like solo RR or some shit, like when you're playing Guitar Hero, where it's like, what the fuck? You just got to find what drives you, and that's what it boils down to. That's it. You just gotta find what drives you, what motivates you, what triggers you. And to me, like I mentioned, it's Song of Storms. It's just wanting to make a video is what drives me. To want to be a better, just a better content uploader. The fact that the Yu-Gi-Oh video is at 800 views, and we wrote that in like 2 hours and shot it within that time frame too. It was amazing. Anyways, guys, thank you for keeping up with us. Thank you for supporting Salt Force 5. We love you. We fucking appreciate you. Peace!